November is Lung Cancer Awareness Month, and Kelly Clark joins us this morning from Titusville Area Hospital. She's the Marketing and Communications Specialist with Titusville Area Hospital. Morning, Kelly. How are you?
Good morning. I am. How are you today?
I'm great. How are you?
Good. Good.
Been just a crazy year, crazy fall.
Yeah, it was warm. Now it's not warm. Now it's snowing.
Just like that.
Yes. Yes. I think kids are more excited about it than adults are. My kids immediately came home from school yesterday, got all their snow stuff on, and went outside.
Did they?
And we were all like, me. So, yeah.
Well, it looks
Some
nice
people are
out there.
excited.
Yeah. No, I'm kind of excited. I don't know. Just change of pace or something.
Yeah.
You guys have been really busy up at the hospital, and there's so much going on. I mentioned that it's Lung Cancer Awareness Month. What does that mean for the hospital?
It is. So one of the things we like to do is really show some education, what can be done. So what does awareness mean? It's really putting out the information for people to take care of themselves. Like we had talked about before, we got a new CT scanner at the hospital. One of the things that it has the ability to do is a low-dose CT scan, what does that mean? So it's really the only good screening tool for early detection of lung cancer. So some of the statistics are, it can show 93%, 92% increase in 10-year mortality for patients that are early detection.
Wow.
Yes, and it's a screening tool. So really what that means is somebody that is between the ages of 50 and 80 years old with a history of smoking or a current smoker, and they don't have any symptoms. So that's just first right out the gate screening tool for anyone that meets that criteria. But it's a really underused tool. Not a lot of patients, even though it's covered by insurance. Statistics are that only 20% of the people that should be getting it are getting this screening done. So we just want to let everyone know that that's out there.
Specific for lung cancer, right?
Specific to lung cancer, yes.
But the new CT scanner, though, has been remarkable for other things.
Yes.
I mean, the imaging alone has been...
The imaging, the time, it can do the scans a lot faster. The image is better. The technology is better. So all around, it's been a really great tool for so many things, including, the new low-dose scan that we can use for early detection of lung cancer.
That's fantastic.
It is, yeah. So if anyone, like I said, anyone is between the ages of 50 and 80, you've never had this done before, you might want to talk to your doctor. If, like I said, you have a history of smoking, or maybe you are still a smoker or you quit. I think the statistic is about 15 years. If you've quit 15 years ago, you still maybe meet the criteria to have this scan done.
Wow.
So,
okay.
Yeah.
So talk to your doctor and then...
Definitely talk to your doctor, and they can get you set up right there at Titusville Hospital.
Well, you have some facts about the CT scanner, correct?
I do. So like I said before, most people are eligible for the test through their Medicare or Medicaid. 87% of eligible Medicare and Medicare patients are not being screened, even though that they are eligible, despite having that insurance coverage. There's also, like I said before, about a 92% early detection that immediately makes those numbers go up for survival for 10 years. So really important screening. Definitely want to look into that if you do meet that criteria.
You know, it's crazy. All you have to do is just make an appointment with your doctor.
Right.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
On a lot of this stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we bring a lot of this to the table because, we just want people to be aware of what's out there. We don't want you to go to your doctor and be like, oh, they just want us to have a bunch of these tests and, we don't know anything about it. So education is so helpful for when you're going into those appointments and the doctor recommends something like that and you can say, I heard about that. I know exactly what that is, and yeah, that's a really great idea. So it's really just some education for everyone out there and really making sure that you're going to your appointments and making those conversations happen.
Nothing to be embarrassed or shy about. You just have to call.
Yes, you just have to go to your appointments. Go see Dr. McAllister. He misses you.
That's yeah, and if, by doing that way you're not running up to them at the store or out and
Right.
about saying, "Hey, what is this?"
Right, yeah,
No, I know he likes that stuff.
he
but-
does.
All right. Next.
Next. So we also have another important date coming up. November 29th is Giving Tuesday. For anyone that's not familiar with Giving Tuesday, I believe it started back in 2012. So it started out as a day of giving, to give to different charities and nonprofits. Currently, our foundation at the hospital is raising money for our oncology department. I know I mentioned that last time I was on. We did our Crawford Gives campaign around that. So the oncology department is being renovated, which is really great. It's in an older part of the hospital, and it's on the first floor. So to make it a little more accessible for our patients that are receiving oncology treatments, we're going to move it down to the ground floor and get some new equipment, a new renovated new space. So really a lot of comfort, a lot of technology, and a lot of money going into this project.
Yeah.
So like I said, Giving Tuesday is on November 29th. That's what any monies that we raise will be going towards that. So we're excited about that.
Now, does any of that tie into Yolanda G. Barco?
Yes.
Okay.
So Yolanda G. Barco is at Meadville. All of the doctors that are there are under that Yolanda G. Barco Cancer Center. So actually the doctors that come to us are the same. So
Wow.
we have, yeah, which is really great. I don't know if you're familiar with Dr. Young. He's who sees most of our patients over here. Really great, really great. All of our patients really like him. So yes, we have the same doctors that are seeing patients there are also coming to Titusville, which
That's
is really
wonderful.
nice. Yeah.
Well, I mean, again, it just shows you the level of care and investment that
Yes.
Meadville Medical Center, Titusville Area Hospital are putting back into the community.
Right. Yeah, they have put a lot of money into their cancer center. So now it's Titusville's turn. We're gonna put some money into ours and really make a difference for a lot of folks that are coming in for those treatments.
And again, all of this stuff is tying together. I mean, the investment in the new CT scanner and trying to catch things early on,
Right.
and the prevention, and it's just, it all just ties in. And again, it'd be easy, I think, for any hospital, locally owned hospital, to say, you know what, we're just gonna not
Yeah.
do that and send people
Right.
somewhere else, a couple hours away. But that's not the case.
No, we try to bring as many services as we can to the local area here, because as a community hospital, that's our major goal, is to really keep people here, take care of our service area. If we can't offer it, we try to figure out how we can offer it. We have, like we've talked about before, we have offices in Tidiute, Tynesta. It's really getting that reach to people that do not have means, and really not even means. A lot of people that are sick, they don't want to get in a car for an hour and drive to get their treatment. I mean, being close to home means a lot for those people that aren't feeling well.
Yep, absolutely. Well, speaking of that investment, you welcome a new doctor to the hospital too.
Yes, so excited. So I know a lot of people are very familiar with Dr. Munoz. She's our local pediatrician here, along with Katie Vincent, the PA. So we are bringing on Elena Diaz. She is really great. I have not got to meet her personally yet, but I know a lot of people that have. I've been emailing her a lot for marketing reasons. She's really great. She's joining Oak Street Pediatrics, so she's going to be seeing pediatric patients there, which is really going to open up a lot of scheduling for Oak Street, because everyone knows Dr. Munoz. A lot of folks go there. People that live not in this area see her.
I think some of the parents say, "Can I have you?"
Right? Yeah, my niece is 21. Dr. Munoz, when I see her, she's like, "How's my Morgan doing?"
Yeah, I was just going to
How's
say
my
that.
Morgan? I'm like, she's 21. She hasn't been here for 3 years, you know?
Yeah.
But she remembers her. She had her as a baby clear up into her teens. So, and she was very sad when she had to leave her as a doctor, you know, because that's what you know.
Yeah.
And even, you know, that's a really great bond to have with your pediatrician, I think. And as a parent, that means a lot. So we're really glad to offer another pediatrician in the area that we are so excited that is going to be able to have that same bond with a lot of our kiddos here. So.
And not to water that down, but the majority of the doctors that work at the hospital, Meadville, Titusville, have that same relationship with their patients.
They do.
You know, how's so and so, or how you feeling here? You know, it's just the aftercare is more than just what happens in the office.
Yes, and it does mean a lot to patients. You know, they don't want to be a number. They don't want to be, you know, just some person that's disregarded. You know, the healthcare is very important and it's very personal. And, you know, having that special bond with your doctor, I mean, really makes the patients come into their appointments.
Yes.
Reschedule, you know.
Or not afraid to call and say,
right.
hey, this is going on with me.
Yeah, yeah.
Because some of that stuff, again, and both genders, or all genders, maybe go through this, right? Where there's something bothering me, but I can handle it. I don't want to talk about it. Just keep it to myself.
Yeah, and that does happen a lot. And then when that happens, you know, you end up with ER visits and urgent care visits and, you know, things like that, when what you should really do is listen to your body and go see your actual doctor and yeah, make those appointments. So.
Yeah. You're watching the Morning Drill on Stream Television and on Armstrong's Neighborhood Channel and listening to it on the Allegheny News Talk Sports Network. Kelly Clark with us here this morning, Communications and Marketing Specialist with Titusville Area Hospital. There's so much going on. Open enrollment. We talked about this last month.
Yes, we did. We had Lisa Cox on. She is the Penny Assister for Meadville Medical Center and also Titusville Area Hospital. We have something kind of exciting coming to Titusville in the Express Pharmacy that we just added. We are having some coordinators come. There's a consultant coming for Medicare, and also Lisa Cox will be there to talk about enrollment for Penny. These appointments, you can just call the pharmacy, and they'll give you the information about when the enrollers are coming and how they can help you, who you should meet with, whether you're Medicare or whether you would meet with Lisa for Penny. Like we talked about before, Penny is the government, used to be called Marketplace, used to be called Obamacare, now it's called Penny. A lot of great benefits available for folks that, you know, don't meet requirements for assistance, for access. Maybe kiddos that don't meet the requirements for CHIP. People that are self-employed, people that have just moved here and are not employed yet, or have just lost their jobs, or in between jobs. Penny is really a great way to get benefits at a really reduced rate. I know a lot of folks look at rates for Highmark, UPMC, things like that, just a commercial insurance, and they're astronomical. So what Penny does is it looks at all of your, you know, your doctors, your prescriptions, what would be in network for you, and they can pick a plan that's going to work best for you for your insurance and really get you the best rate possible for your needs. So it's really important to meet with Lisa. She's great. She's actually the top, I don't know if anyone knows this, but she was actually one of the top enrollers in all of Pennsylvania. And we have her, and we get her. Yeah.
Wow.
Yes, absolutely. She is. And she tops it out every single year.
I would have had the red carpet last month had I known that. But
right? Yeah.
That's great, though.
It is, yeah.
But so I would imagine that she meets with a lot of people.
Yes.
And
she is very
people
busy.
People are satisfied with the outcomes.
Yes, they absolutely are. And she really goes above and beyond for a lot of folks. You know, just really rallying, trying to find the best plan. If she can't find it, she's calling. She's figuring it out for them. Yeah.
See, that goes back to when you invest in the doctors and the technology here in rural Pennsylvania. The other side to that is you get people who
care.
Because they know, they're friends or neighbors, and
Right.
they know the folks that are here.
Right. We actually, I hope she doesn't care if I tell a story, but we actually had this one person that needed insurance, and for some reason, he had a premium that had to be paid from his old insurance because he moved to Pennsylvania from a different state. He had an old premium that had to be met before Penny could take over. She went into a board meeting or a meeting of some sort and told this story and raised the money needed to pay for his premium in that meeting and paid it.
Wow.
As a donation. Yes.
Wow.
So it's things like that that really, make a difference. And now he's able to have coverage. So, and he would not have been able to. So very important things like that for these folks that, are just needing extra help to get them, the insurance they need, the coverage they need.
Not to go off on another tangent, but those stories are incredible, and you hear about it. There are teachers that will buy shoes or clothes for somebody
Right.
because they don't want attention.
No.
Obviously, they don't want to drive any attention to
Right.
the student, but same with we've heard story after story in the background, not of anybody tooting their own horn, but somebody else saying, "Hey, did you know that person there?"
Yeah. Because Lisa would never tell that
No,
story.
no, absolutely not. But
Yeah.
that happens all the time where somebody
Yeah.
behind the scenes is like, just get this done, I'll take care of it.
Right. So things like that definitely make a difference and make us so very happy to be a part of that. A special group of folks that will go above and beyond, and Lisa's definitely one of them. So she will be at the pharmacy. You can call the local pharmacy here, Titusville Express Pharmacy, and you can get an appointment scheduled for, like I said, either with Penny enrollment or with Medicare. The number is 827-5719. Speaking of the pharmacy, a lot of questions about the pharmacy. It's the new pharmacy in town, so a lot of folks thought that maybe it was just for Titusville Hospital employees to use, or that it was just for certain insurances. And they actually accept all insurances and all patients. So you can, really go in there anytime, transfer your scripts over. They are accepting all patients, so it's not a closed pharmacy. So I just wanted to let everyone know that, so you can stop in and see the girls anytime.
To kind of backtrack before we wrap up, we mentioned the generosity of employees and hospital staff. For Giving Tuesday, I know you mentioned the one project, but are there things that outside of that if somebody's saying, hey, end of the year, I want to get rid of some money, and I think the folks there are fantastic, and I want to support that.
Yes. So you can support any department that you want. So you had a really great experience, and we've had this happen before, like somebody's had a really great experience, whether in the imaging department, or sometimes in the lab. I come here every month to get my lab drawn, and this is my person, and they're really great. And, I would like to make my yearly donation towards this department. And it gives them extra money to buy new equipment, to buy, better lab chairs or anything like that they may need. Every department always has a consistent wish list
Right.
of things that would sometimes they make it onto the capital list, and sometimes they don't because there's so many things that the hospital needs. But definitely we have patients that have a great experience with physical therapy, so they make a donation towards that. So yeah, and we have funds for the breast cancer awareness fund that we talked about before. That's a fund that pays for anyone that's uninsured to have a mammogram and follow-up ultrasounds if necessary. So the foundation pays for all of that. So, and those scans could be up to $600. So anyone that's, wants to donate towards that, they absolutely can.
Kelly, what are you thankful for?
I'm thankful for everything. It's been a really crazy time, but everyone in my family is safe and happy, and so, yeah. What are you thankful for, Luke?
Well, you can't ask me.
Can't ask the
That's
host.
not
I'm
how
not
it
ready.
works.
I'm not prepared.
Well, a lot to be thankful for, and a lot of people are thankful for great hospitals right here between Meadville and Titusville. So,
Yeah.
Thanks for all you guys do, and greatly appreciate it.
Yes. Thanks, Luke.
And we'll see you before the end of the year. We'll get your Christmas wish next month. So,
Yeah. I want a pony.
yeah. Maybe the wish list for the hospital. So
Oh, okay.
I don't think the hospital wants a pony.
They might. I don't know.
You never know. Kelly, good to see you. Thank
All
you.
right. Thanks.